people. So a while ago I created this mood video of a snowstorm. So I was flying my drone in the city, and suddenly a snowstorm appeared and I was in air, so I used my opportunity just to capture the shots. And in this video there was this pretty cool transition that some people were asking about, and well, this is the transition. Cool, right? So today I will show you how to achieve this. It's quite simple. Let's get to Premiere. All right, in Premiere we are here and we have two shots. Both of them are in motion. First one is forward motion, the second one is backward motion. This transition should also work with motions that are in same direction. For example, maybe both of them would be in forward motion or backwards motion. But in this case, we have forward and backward motion. First things first, let's get our shots into the sequence. By dragging them to this icon, we create a sequence that is in the same resolution and frame rate as the shots. First things first, let's warp stabilize it, because we'll be speeding this footage up, and if we speed it up and if there are some little jitters or unwanted motion, it will be really pronounced, and we don't want that. We want everything to be extremely smooth, or at least as smooth as possible, and warp stabilizer will help us to achieve that. So after it's done warp stabilizing, I will rotate my downward shot to 180 degrees, because then I'll achieve this surreal look of camera kind of tilting downwards. And we also want to nest the sequences, because we'll be speed ramping them, at least the first one, because we want to have this dynamic buildup of motion that goes into that rotation. That's what we do. We speed it up with time remap tool. Just look for the sweet spot of your desired speed. Also, you can smooth it out with this thingy. Yeah. Next is the fun part. Well, actually all of this is fun part, but next is the part where we are actually doing the rotation transition. So first we want to add some keyframes. Let's add them, and yeah, just rotate it and scale it, because if we are rotating the shot, we get these black bars, and you don't want that. You want the whole frame to be filled with the footage, right? Now that we have it scaling in and the rotating, we'll also do the same thing with the other shot. Just this time we scale out and rotate out. Keep in mind that the transition looks the best if you rotate it in the same way. Like you rotate in, for example, going from left to right, and in the other shot you would also want to rotate out in the same rotation direction. So keep that in mind. Now we have something like this. It looks pretty cool, but we can make it more dynamic. How, you may ask? Well, by messing around with some keyframes. We'll make these keyframes smoothly go faster and faster. The trick here is to fine-tune it so it just works with your vision. And in the other shot, same thing other way around, because in the first shot you want it to start slowly and get faster and faster, but in the other shot you want to start fast and get slower and slower. When that is done, this is what we have. Cool, right? A dynamic rotation transition. Very simple and very effective. And if you have the right music underneath it that exaggerates this motion, it will really sell this effect quite well. So remember, music is about 50% of the experience. You gotta work with music hand in hand. Music is your best friend. Music will help you to achieve amazing edits. Yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Hope this tutorial could be useful to some of you, and hopefully you learned something new. If you want to see some more drone action, or maybe just like filmmaking stuff, because well, I am a filmmaker. I love to create visual content for others to experience. Be sure to like this video and maybe subscribe if you want to see some more visual content from me in future. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next episode.